Alright, so now we're going to do a speaking number 3 sample task. Please read the text during 45 seconds. Take as many notes as you can, as if you're on the real exam. Then after it, listen to the discussion. And then again, take as many notes as you can. We will not do the speaking itself at this point. We will just do the reading part, the listening part, and then after you do all of that, we will discuss what notes you have and what notes you should have, and then I will show you a sample response. Alright, so are you ready? Please take a piece of paper, a pen, and then pay attention to the text, to the listening passage. Take a lot of notes as if you're on the real exam, and we will go from there. Let's go.
Please listen carefully. In this question, you will read a short passage about a campus situation and then listen to a conversation on the same topic. You will then answer a question using information from both the reading passage and the conversation. After you hear the question, you will have 30 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to speak. The University of the Rockies is announcing its annual job fair. Read the announcement from the Career Services Center. You will have 45 seconds to read the announcement. Begin reading now. Now listen to two students as they discuss the announcement.
Are you going to register to attend the job fair?
I'm not sure. I'd like the experience of living abroad, but I need a well-paid job to pay back my student loan. Not all the jobs pay that well.
Some do.
Yeah, but the ones that pay well want experienced teachers. I've only done my student teaching, and that isn't enough.
But you're certified to teach science, so you can probably get a job just about anywhere. You know, because of the shortage of science teachers.
I still think I need more experience.
You also won first prize in the science teaching competition for your inquiry-based science project. Surely that'd count in the job market.
Maybe, but...
I think that you ought to register. The service is free. The recruitment people come to campus, so you don't have to travel to an interview. You always said you'd like to work abroad, and here's the opportunity. Then, if you aren't offered anything, at least you get the experience of having interviews, and you can apply again after you get some teaching experience.
The man expresses his opinion about whether the woman should attend the job fair. State his opinion and explain the reasons he gives for his opinion. You may begin to prepare your response after the beep.
Alright, so we read the text, we listened to two students discussing the announcement. What do we have? These are the notes that I took during my reading and my listening. So for the reading, I write Education Job Fair, October 9, Washington Center, Placement Abroad Services, free. So these are the things that I wrote from the reading passage. Maybe you wrote something the same, something similar, maybe something different. It's alright, there are many options, but this is what I wrote. So for the listening, of course, I divide my paper to two columns. One is man, another one is woman. And then I wrote, man says, are you gonna register? Woman, not sure, wanna live abroad but have student loan. Also she says, jobs want experienced teachers. The man says, you're certified to teach science, shortage of science teachers. The woman says, needs more experience. The man says, first place science teaching competition. And he says, should register, free, no need to travel, experience having interviews. So these are the things that I wrote from the listening. It's pretty comprehensive, although you might have less notes or more notes. It's alright, there are many options. So this is what I have from the listening passage. So I have these notes after I read the text and I listened to the passage. Now I have 30 seconds. What do I do during these 30 seconds? I make these notes better. I'm trying to make them more readable, more understandable, so that I have an easier job when I speak. So during the 30 seconds, I can put like an at Washington Center so that I don't forget what is the word before Washington Center. I can say organized by Placement Abroad Services so that I don't have to think about it during my speech. I just already have it written down, organized by. This is how I'm going to introduce Placement Abroad Services. And that's pretty much it. I like my listening notes. It's all right. I think there is nothing to add. All right, so this is what I have before I have 30 seconds. During the 30 seconds, I try to make my notes better. So I just do it by adding 2 words. And then I also read, look through it, think about, okay, how am I going to say what? Do I need to cross out anything? Do I need to add anything? Okay, looks good. I think I'm going to do it, right? So I'm like motivating myself. So it's going to be all right. Marie, you're going to do it and stuff like that. So this is how I spend my 30 seconds. And now, after my 30 seconds are over, this is what I have. I have my reading notes. Education Job Fair, October 9, Washington Center, Placement Abroad Services free. I have my dialect script, my dialect notes. Man, woman, 2 columns, what they all said. And I also have, of course, my cliches. They're in my head. There's an announcement on campus about, 2 students discuss the announcement, the man says, the woman says. All right, now I'm going to have 60 seconds to say all of that. To say there is an announcement on campus about, then talk about the reading, then say 2 students discuss the announcement, the man says, and then I'm going to tell what the man said, then switch to the woman, switch to the man, switch to the woman, etc., etc. There is not going to be a conclusion. We don't need it. We're just gonna say everything what people said, and that's gonna be it. Once we're over talking about people and what they said, we're done with the task. Okay, so now I'm going to have 60 seconds and I want to show you the response, which is quite good. The response which I'm going to say. This is a recording of me saying it without learning something by heart, without reading the script, nothing like that. So this is the natural me doing the task that you're going to do in the very same conditions as you are going to do. So I'm going to show you my very first try without any preparation or anything. And then you can pay attention to how I speak. Do I do any mistakes or how does it sound? And then after we're done with talking about my response, you can do it yourself because you already did half of the job. You did the reading, you did the listening, you did the discussion with me. We talked about how we're gonna say it. You're also going to listen to me saying it, speaking about it, and then you can just try yourself as well. Okay, so let's look at that recording. Let's see how I did that job, and then you can try yourself as well. Let's go. There is an announcement on campus about an education job fair that will take place on October 9 at Washington Center. It is organized by Placement Abroad Services and it is free. 2 students discuss the announcement. The man asks the woman if she wants to register, but the woman is not sure. She wants to live abroad, but she needs to have a well-paid job to pay her student loan. Jobs usually pay little or want experienced teachers, but she only did her student teaching. The man says that she's certified to teach science and it's very attractive for a job market because there is a shortage of science teachers. However, the woman thinks that she still needs more experience. The man says that she won the first place at science teaching competition, which is also very attractive for the job market. The woman is still hesitant, but the man insists that she should register. He says that it's free and she doesn't need to travel because all the recruitment people come to campus. She also has the opportunity to work abroad, which she always wanted, and if she doesn't succeed, she can have experience having interviews. Okay, so that was my sample response. I hope you liked it. And now it's your turn to try. So please take a timer on your phone, record yourself, look at the watch all the time, look at these resources. We have the reading notes, the listening notes, and we have the cliches. Try yourself. Try and see how it goes. It's alright if it's not perfect from the very first time. You can do it several times. It's alright, we're practicing here, but please do practice. Do not skip that exercise. It's brilliant to try. And we already did half of the jobs, so it's gonna be a little bit easier for you. So try to do it. It's gonna be a great exercise. And in the next video, we are going to have another exercise so you can try it exactly like it's gonna be on the exam, with the reading, with the passage, with just 30 seconds to prepare and then 60 seconds to speak, a new topic, but that's not gonna be on the next video. Now you have a chance to do this task after we already discussed the reading and the listening. So please do it, and of course do not forget to memorize the cliches. Here we have the cliches, so go and memorize them, learn them by heart just once and then remember them, because every time you're going to have the third speaking, you're going to use these phrases. So it's time to learn them by heart. This is your homework today. Thanks for watching.